రైస్, పప్పు, వేపుడు, పచ్చడి, పాపడ్. This is my comfort food. బీరకాయ పచ్చడి, carrot, beans and chole mixed vegetable sabji, and then pappu, sambar, rasam, payasam, majjiga, perugu.
So today for a change I thought we'd do a 100% vegetarian meal. Hi folks, it's a Saturday here in Bengaluru and we are headed for lunch. So I'm here with the one and only, the boss, and it's been a while since we've done a vegetarian meal, an Andhra vegetarian meal. So we headed to this very old Bengaluru favorite for Andhra vegetarian food, which is NAGARJUNA, and we are headed to their main branch, which is on Residency Road. Thought I'd take the GoPro along. I've got a new setup. I got the GoPro Hero 10 and I've got a slightly different setup from what I used to have earlier. So I also wanted to test this out and see how it worked. So that's the plan for this afternoon.
Even though I cook Andhra meals at home, but definitely, when you go and eat in a restaurant, it's a different feel, Yeah.
Saturday is Nama Bengaluru. I think everybody is out, so the roads are a little packed, but the traffic isn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's about 1:20 and I'm looking forward to tucking into some Andhra Bhojanam. They're packed, huh? There seems to be a line of people waiting to get in. Actually, we planned on getting here earlier, but it's a Saturday, so there's always a video that releases on a Saturday. So, got a little busy looking at that. Hopefully, we'll get a table.
We will.
Time agate, huh? Namaskara. Name kodboda, sir?
Sir, Vijay, sir. Yes, sir. Prasad, sir.
Name kodboda?
Sir? How many, sir?
2.
Yeah. What's your good name?
My name is Kripal. Kripal Amanna.
Yeah. I'm saying. I'll get you, sir. One second.
No worries. Take your time.
Sir, Prasad, sir.
Well, we're in the midst of the lunch rush, the rush hour.
Yeah. Saturday and it's packed.
I think it'll build an appetite. Is this always this packed? Every day? Fantastic. Gourmet on the road. Do you watch my show?
Yeah. You used to enjoy your show every time.
Yeah? Thank you very much.
Just searching for wherever you are going, no? Search for those hotels you want. We have a big list.
You have a big list. Where are you from?
We are from actually Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Okay. Fantastic.
We are here in Bangalore for a few years.
Oh, nice.
Coming here, we are watching you only.
Thank you very much. Did you finish your meal or you're starting, beginning? Happy eating.
Thank you.
See you. Give us the meals. In vegetarian, what do you have?
Gourmet, mushroom, bacon, paneer.
Let's do that today. So give us one, something in Sholay you give us. Vegetarian, what is good?
You take paneer sholay.
Paneer
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
I'm
sir.
the manager Navin here.
Nice to
I
meet
love your channel. Regularly I'm seeing the channel. That's why I remember you.
Thank you
Nice
very
to see you. Nice to come to our hotel, sir.
Thank you very much,
glad,
sir. Pleasure's mine. That's my wife.
Yes, sir. I know, sir. I know each and every That's why I suddenly asked for seats, no? I suddenly
Thank you, sir. So give us a paneer sholay kebab and gobi. Gobi in ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ pepper.
Gobi pepper and gobi sholay kebab.
Gobi pepper ಕೊಡಿ.
Gobi pepper and paneer sholay.
Paneer sholay ಮತ್ತೆ 2 meals. Thank you.
How for you it's like rice and prawn curry and fish fry, whatever. That's your comfort food, right? For me, this is my comfort food. Rice, pappu, vepudu, pachadi, papad. This is my comfort food.
And actually this meal has been pending for a long time. I think the last time you spoke about it was a while ago.
No, that day, after the booster shot, we were supposed to have a good NAGARJUNA meal. Somehow it didn't happen. So that's like, it's a rain check for me actually.
That's right. So this meal has been long pending. So I've been promising this to Shri for the longest time possible. And I'm glad we finally did it today. Well, always nice to begin with a nice banana leaf. I'm sure the leaf's already been cleaned, but nothing like making contact with the leaf even before we commence the meal. There's a Paneer Sholay kebab. Gobi pepper fry. So that's the first bite, Shri.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving it to you.
That's a bit of a tradition. So basically, Shri was the one who introduced me to this way of eating the rice with basically the papula podi and the nehi. And so when we eat a meal together, this is always a tradition. The first, she likes to do it, and I don't say no.
Beerakai pachadi.
Beerakai, that's a hirekai in Kannada.
Carrot, beans and chole mixed vegetable sabji. And then pappu, sambar, rasam, payasam, majjiga, perugu.
So today for a change, I thought we'd do a 100% vegetarian meal. So typically what happens is, usually we would have ordered the veg meals and then I would have ordered a couple of chicken side dishes or a mutton side dish, but today we said no, we'll do 100% vegetarian. That's why we have the Paneer Sholay kebab and also that gobi pepper fry. But of course the focus is the meals. Shri, make a beginning with that pappu. The spinach pappu and some annam. How's this thing, pappu? Yeah.
They never go wrong in this. Always the same taste.
So tell me, mane, the oota and this, what will the difference be? The mane, the pappu that you make at home and this?
It's more or less the same.
So why do you like coming out to eat this?
Yes, the entire experience, in a banana leaf, with people you eat. And especially, after pandemic, you really enjoy all this, being with people, having a meal with a lot of people together under one roof.
I think one is more joyful when one sees people. Anyway, let me get to that annam and pappu. A good pappu will of course have the creaminess of the dal and ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಹುಣಸೆ ಹಣ್ಣದು slight sourness ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Delicious. Some more ghee. Thank you. Well, I have a policy. If somebody comes and asks me, you want some more ghee? I don't say no. I don't want to hurt the feelings of the person serving the ghee, you see?
Yes.
You don't believe that?
I don't believe that.
Why?
You love ghee, that's it.
Not true. It's not just a love affair with the ghee. It's also a love affair with the benne in addition to the tuppa. How's the paneer?
Paneer is very good.
Paneer Sholay kebab. Sir, no, today I'm doing only vegetarian.
Oh, only veg?
Yeah. Well, they also wanted me to try the chili chicken. Very difficult to say no, but with great difficulty I did that. Today I'm going to focus only on the vegetables, on the vegetarian dishes.
Paneer is very good.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a bite. It's a little firm, helps hold on to that Sholay kebab masala. What I like to do when I'm eating one of these bale ootas, I like to go for multiple servings of things like the dal, because that comes piping hot, and therefore you ensure that your meal is also warm, hot, all the way from the beginning to the end. Excellent. You've got the creaminess of the lentils, you've got a bit of the pachimarapakai, slight heat you can taste, and then it's the tang of the chintapandu. How's the vegetable kura?
Good. Chutney is very good. Excellent. Birakai pachadi. Definitely you must try that. Little bit of rice, you mix it up and eat.
Oh, they also have pieces of the birakai in that.
Yeah.
So there's what, coconut in that? Coconut and a bit of the seasoning with the sasve. What do you call sasve in Telugu?
Sasolu.
Oh, that's got a lot of tamarind in it. Also, there's slivers of onions that you're tasting. And the crunch of the coconut. The wet, moist crunch of the coconut. I can definitely taste the punch of that Guntur chili. So I think this is the sort of pachadi you definitely need to savor with the rice. I think the condiments basically help liven your taste buds every once in a while. You've lulled into a bit of a slumber by that spinach pappu. Things are looking comfortable, and then you reach for that birakai chutney, combine it with your pappu. Is that what you do?
No.
No.
We eat separately.
Okay.
Annam, pachadi, neyi, we eat separately. We don't mix with pappu and pachadi together.
I've been shot there, point blank. But it tastes very good.
Yeah.
What's also nice is that the vegetables are cooked rather well.
Sholay is also there.
There's some chickpeas there. How's the Manchurian? The gobi pepper. Okay. I think you're tasting more the batter in that pepper dry. A lot of pepper that you're tasting definitely that the batter has held on to. Along with some of that karve paku. Karve paku, am I saying it right?
Yeah. Yes.
The last time I think I said something else somewhere.
Yeah.
And I got a
something.
And I got a lot of comments on that. So, the Karve Paku.
Just like Mysore Paku, Karve Paku.
When you teach kids certain words, you will always teach them, you will give an example of something that they like.
Yeah.
That's what the boss just did. Mysore Paku, Karve Paku. Yeah, the gobi wasn't my favorite. The paneer is very good. Yeah. How's the sambar? There's a bendekai in that.
Bendekai and then some drumstick.
The drumstick is one of my favorite vegetables. It's also tender, it's not as tender. Some onion in that sambar and some vendekaya has made that sambar a little thick.
Bendekai, what happens is that whatever that comes from that bendekai, it makes the sambar little gooey.
Well, sambar done, now to go for some rasam. Some annam and rasam.
Have the papad.
The papad I think has become a little soggy now. So today I decided that I was not going to do any non-vegetarian, because you typically come in and you do a meal like this and you're tempted to order the chicken. In fact, they bought me a portion of the chili chicken, but I said no, I want to do only the vegetarian today. So this is going to be the only time that I've walked into an Andhra restaurant and not tasted anything non-vegetarian.
Yes, first time in your life, I think. Very true. It is true.
Just eat what Sri can eat on the table. That was the whole idea behind this.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, not at all. I've enjoyed the meal. Some majjiga and last but not the least, some perugu. That's a gatti perugu. Get a bit of pickle, or as Shri calls it, the uragaya, to wrap up my veg meals here. The pickle is rather nice. Very good pickle. Excellent pickle. The thing about a vegetarian meal is that it doesn't feel very heavy. So even the moment you add one non-vegetarian dish, I mean, and I love non-vegetarian, so please don't think that I am going to be giving up my non-vegetarian fare, but I'm just relating.
Not in this lifetime.
Huh?
Not in this lifetime.
I'm just relating to you my state, my bodily state. So I've eaten this meal, I've eaten the rice, I've eaten the pappu, sambar, the rasam, the perugu, some of the paneer, a little bit of the gobi. I didn't fancy that gobi pepper dry too much. That was our least preferred dish here. After eating all of that, I'm not feeling stuffed in the least, which is probably also the cue to taste the paisam.
Yeah, Paramanam. This is
Paramanam.
with jaggery. It's called Paramanam.
Basically the rice that has been cooked in milk, sweetened with the jaggery. There's some slivers of coconut that you taste once in a while.
Some cashew nuts.
Yeah, it's a very light sort of a sweet just to close things here at Nagarjuna. Quite nice actually. It's very gentle, very mellow. Not rich in the least. Sometimes what happens if it's too rich, right? You know, your meal has been nice, tasty, light, and then suddenly you have a loaded dessert, which that leaves you feeling guilty. This one, even if I were to have another katori of, I would not feel guilty in the least.
I think you should have one.
So I hope you've enjoyed this veg Bhojanam here at Nagarjuna on Residency Road. I don't know what the quality of this output will be. I am experimenting with this new rig. I have a few ideas in terms of some new sort of show formats that I want to do, and this was an experiment in that direction. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this vlog a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. So the veg meal is 255 rupees. The kebabs are about 260 to 40 rupees. Do a tap.